4, and I'm back with the 10th episode of Talking Fun with Edo. This is definitely a very happy winter or late winter to you all. And today's guest today is Drewbee. So let's get to the interview. Hello everyone, this is the 10th episode, and here is our 5th guest for the century, Drewbee. How you doing today? How are you doing today, my friend?
I've just been laid in bed all day, so I'm fine. I'm fine, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, how did you get started off of YouTube?
Well, okay, so back when I was in like 4th grade, I had like a YouTube channel called like Drew Computer Master, all caps, and it was just terrible. Like I would just like get my parents' laptop and just record on their webcam software. It was bad, but slowly, surely, I learned how to like edit. I started off with like Windows Movie Maker. I moved to like, I say like it, I'm a lot. Sony Vegas. So now I edit with that. Yeah.
Still edit with Sony Vegas today?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
And obviously, I know how to do a lot more. And like, as I make more videos, I learn more techniques. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, epic.
So, on top of like YouTube, what was your favorite video that you've gotten to make on the platform?
My favorite video that I've ever made?
Yeah, it could be
Okay,
any
I'm
of
gonna
them.
go with the meme answer, and I'm gonna go with my most recent video, Duckling Dookie on my front porch.
Oh my god! Was it on that note? Was it actually like duck poop like on your front porch?
It was a toilet paper roll that was wet and like ripped up and then molded together to look like poop.
Oh,
and so it's a funny like how it came to be story. I was playing Fortnite with Matt.
Right.
We were like, if we win this next match, you gotta post that. And I'm like, oh.
I mean, you did it.
I did it. And it hit like 1,000 views. And I'm just like baffled at the fact that that's my most popular video on my channel.
Alrighty. Speaking of Matt, so 2 episodes ago, I ignore the scream.
Okay.
2 episodes ago, when I was interviewing Matt, he told me the story how you guys met. Is there anything extra you wanted to add within the story, or was it just just that completely?
I guess I could tell it how I see it. All right.
Okay.
So I was watching like C&D for a good while, and I guess Matt's told you C&D's just like this Nintendo YouTuber guy.
Right. Right.
I was watching his live streams and stuff, so like I was kind of heavy supporting him. And when I see Matt, I'm like, I go to his channel, I see all this stuff, I'm like, dang. I don't know.
You were just excited to like see like his content of like what he made, before you guys even collaborated, right?
Right. It was cool to see like a smaller like style YouTube channel making like skit type videos. I guess it really inspired me in a way.
On that note, so Matt is from Connecticut. Where are you from, by the way?
NC, North Carolina.
North Carolina, Connecticut, and North Carolina. It's not. So when you first like actually got to meet Matt, like what was like? Was it just like a nice vibe like right away, or was there like just?
It was so awkward. It was so awkward to see Matt for the first time because I had this idea in my head and it's just completely different. Like, I don't know. It's just see someone on a camera and then see someone in person. It's just a whole different experience.
It's completely different, man. I
yeah,
feel you.
And I don't know. The other day I discovered like if you meet someone in person, it doesn't take long to like get used to them. But if you meet someone over the internet and then you meet them in person, it takes like so long to get used to them.
Most
It's
definitely.
weird. It's weird.
I can see the feeling. For the note of now, we're going to get into like favorites now. Favorites, yeah, favorites. I guess favorites in first now.
Okay.
So, what is your like favorite type of food?
My favorite food probably has to be meatloaf that my dad makes. I don't know. That's been my go-to food for like as long as I can remember now.
Just regular meatloaf.
Oh, he puts like bacon and like he doctors it up. He puts Cheez-Its on the crust and stuff like that. It's good.
It sounds good, man.
And then we get gravy, no ketchup.
Oh, got gravy too within the ooh.
Yeah.
Man. Trying to think of more questions right now.
Okay. I'll ask you a question. What's your favorite food?
Sure. Okay. All right. My favorite food is pizza. And from one of my not last videos, but a video I did last year, I believe this was my first Q&A. I was asked like if pizza didn't exist, what other foods I would like. I would definitely say I would like a lot of Asian foods and snack like Pockies and like pork buns and stuff like that.
Yeah, pork buns are amazing.
You tried them? Oh yes. Man. And it's like it's amazing like how many flavors they have. Even the one like have you tried the lemon one? Like it's basically like lemon paste like inside of it. It doesn't have any meat in it. It's just like lemon.
It's just like a sweeter type dish.
Yeah. Have you tried those?
No. It sounds good though.
Speaking of which, when we were going shopping for like presents and stuff, we went to this regular place of an Asian market, and they had some good like this is like one of like. This is the Korean Pocky right here, called Pepperio.
Ooh, does it have more, like, crunch to it?
I believe so. Like, I remember, like, even seeing, like, some of the commercials on YouTube, and it would be, like, this one's, like, bigger than the actual Pocky stick. And, you know, I think, on the whole, I think when they first made it, they made it, like, at the same time, Japan and Korea. And, you know... Company for that one specifically, that's Lotte, which is also sponsored by Japan. They do a lot of commercials for that, and the original Pocky is made by Glico. I was even talking to my dad about like the logos they would have for like Japanese company. Like that one is just like just a word, but the Glico, it has somebody like running track, and like they have their hands up like this, and they're at the finish line. That's their logo. On that note, speaking of countries, is there any type of place you would like to go, or you've already been outside of the U.S.?
Outside of the U.S., I'd love to go to Taiwan, Japan, obviously, Australia, Germany would be cool, Norway. I'm thinking like, I don't know, Norway has to be beautiful as heck.
It probably is, man.
Yeah. Canada. I don't know. I want to go to a lot of countries.
You want to go?
I want to go to South America.
I can honestly see you like everywhere. Like probably even like doing like. I'm just like paraphrasing. Like I'm not saying like actually do it. It's just a paraphrase. Is hypothetically like just doing a news channel. And you're right there in front of the actual stuff that's going on. Like
yeah, I know what you mean. Like a meme.
Yeah, a meme. Yeah. Speaking of collaborations with Matt. Is there any other collaborations that you would like to do or you have done previously, before and after Matt? Is there any other collabs you would like to do?
Definitely. When I come back down to Florida, I want to collab with you. If there's
Rib,
more pop.
you like to see Rib too? That's like
Rib, yeah, Toribio. Yeah,
most definitely. You know, like that is so funny because that's exactly what we were talking about like 2 episodes ago of just
right now. This is what it's all about, bro. I mean, we're collaborating right now.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Later, me and him might do a video.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, you guys watch out for like me and my friend Ribs collab. I don't know if it might be together or separate, but we'll be collabing with his channel like in the near future. We don't know when, but pretty soon.
Yeah.
We don't like honestly like as we're speaking right now, and especially as I'm gonna edit this later. We don't know what we're gonna do, but once we're here, you know, we'll just think of an idea to be like, here's like 4 channels to start off with. And Rib is a bit new, but definitely, you know, with us, you know, just with peer friends, you know, we're helping each other like get ourselves started and stuff like that.
Yeah, exposure and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, so like right now I'm on the road to get to before the end of 2021. My first channel. This is a different channel. My first channel, EDO NUMO IV, trying to get to the road to 100. And on that note, you've already made it. Like, does it feel any different than what was it like when, you know, you first began? And I know Matt has 700 subs as well. I think his is almost getting to 800. Has the road feel a little different, or just like, yo, this feels exactly the same?
I would say if I grew to 100 more swiftly, that it probably would have felt good. But it's been a long time coming to 100.
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, I'm only at 100.
I mean, definitely.
But, it does feel good. It is a reward, though.
Right.
It is definitely a reward. Like, I was happy to hit 100. Hard work did pay off, but
oh man,
I'm ready to.
It's actually funny. Like, it was literally like the first time I was introduced to Matt from Rib. That I don't know if I specifically did it or someone else, but then when I hit subscribe, it just instantly went to 100 instantly. I don't know if it was me.
I think it was you. I think it was for my channel.
And I forgot. I don't even know what video it was, but I'll look for it later on to add for this, is to say like, congrats on 100, and it's like, oh my god, I did that. It was one of the other shout outs I gave for it was I'll share it to you later. It was like Tea Time ASMR. If you've heard of like Figmas, like there's this there's a YouTube called Moonshine Animation, and she was like one of the voice actors for if you see one of the videos, she plays as Rezina, which is a Russian assassin. And she did like other stuff along the way. And, you know, also, like I've said, she has her own channel. And I think on that note, when I subbed, I believe I got her to either 900 or just 1,000 from that point forward. And it was like, oh my god.
You felt like proud of yourself.
Right. And it was just like, yo, I did that. Right.
Imagine do that for like Mr. Beast though.
Oh man, like, Mr. Beast,
give you like $500 or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a video like. I mean, the Squid Games video, it was really good.
It was cool.
I would not be surprised if he did like a video that says like, if any of you guys can help me reach to 1 million or 2 million subs, I will give you $5,000 and a verified sub on your subscribe account. Like, there's, oh my god, this, so the last guest I interviewed, Christina Yu, so, her boyfriend has a channel. Have you heard of this channel called Meat Canyon?
Yeah,
Oh my god. It's like they did the video like on everybody. Like somehow, like I remember my first video was my favorite show, which was Ed, Edd n Eddy. And somehow that didn't scare me off. Like it just be like, all right, let me just see what else you're about to do. And then he does like everybody's like childhood, even like this isn't a recent video, but he did do Mr. Beast too, where the funny. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Mr. Beast himself actually did comment on like the video. It said, "Actually, I would, huh? You did?
No, I didn't."
So he actually did comment on the video and said, "Actually, it would have been 5,000." I'm like, "You're not making your case easy."
Mr. Beast is like a psychopath.
Like
he could be an anime villain if you wanted to, dude.
Really, for real. But it's like I'm happy it hasn't. I'm like I'm not trying to say this or not trying to jinx it either. It's just like please don't, please. There's too many bad YouTubers like enough that either we did videos about or someone else done them. It's just like, fam, we got enough. Like we gotta have literally more positivity here, man. Like we gotta like even bigger or smaller. Like we gotta help each other out, man. It's. I definitely say I saw like that avalanche of that from either 2017 or 2015, and funny enough, I didn't even get back on YouTube until 2018, as previous videos I've explained before, because copyright strike. But here's the craziest part before I would believe now we're kind of getting to the end of things is it's ironically literally been like 10 years since I technically first started on YouTube, and I have to tell you, like, my content's very different than what I made about that time. And especially because, like I was describing it, it was exactly that, where I just mixed my favorite cartoons and stuff. And now, here it is, role reverse, where I sort of do that, but now I'm, like, doing reports about, Japanese and, Asian artists. Now it's come full circle. By the way, speaking of full circle, the videos that you've done like now, has it always been that way, or was there like I know in the beginning you said like you did something completely different in 4th grade, but was at that time and this time, was it like the same type of content, or was it completely different?
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's completely different, but the intent is completely different. I think now I'm making videos that are stupid like that, but with the knowledge that this is really stupid. Unlike the ones where it's just like cringy for being just a little kid that doesn't know what they're doing on YouTube trying to make a video.
Right. So it was funny. Like this one person I subscribed to, I think his name is JackTube or something like that. There was one video where it was a video that's called "A Guy That's Stuck in 2016." If you haven't seen it, I'll share you the video. But he did like a video where he was reviewing like his content, like pretty much I think 10 years or 12 years ago, and it's just like he was super young and stuff, and I was just like. I mean, I know definitely one of these days, that might be our collab or something like that, where we all just do, like, review, like, our early content or something like that. Like, that sounds That'd like a pretty cool collab. It's just, it's all of us together, and especially, our viewers of whoever they are is just viewing it with us, too. Like, because I definitely say, I mean, a little bit from my first video that I made about 3 years ago, it's like, I think I could definitely, like, if we put it, like, if we all got together and we put it into, not a vote, but just be like, okay, just we all share what we believe was cringy. I think I have, like, I wouldn't have too much, but I would have enough. I would have, like, yep, that one's a little bit, like, nah, like, definitely that. I think that probably might be one of the videos we could possibly do. Like,
yeah, it'd be a nice, like, we could sit down and have like
have a theater moment.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh
just more of a
man,
hangout.
yes, and it's like all 4 different like cameras doing it too. Ooh, the editing skills, and what is it? I know. I think Rib could probably throw something in there, and you know, honestly, like if anyone else like would like to join us and stuff, you know, more is company, man. Like we're literally all doing it together. This would be like the real collab of the century of the next year for sure. By the way, like do you know when you come into Florida anytime soon?
Probably after definitely next year for sure, but I'm not sure if it should be January or February.
Gotcha. Yeah, like right now I'm in back in my hometown. I'm not even in Florida right now. As you can see, I'm not in Florida.
I gotta wait till you guys get back to school.
Definitely I'm gonna be there at the New Year's for sure. Let's see. New Year's. I think that is everything. Thanks again, Drewbee. Oh wait, speaking of which, Drewbee. So, the name for Drewbee, like, do you add bee to your name? Is that like your favorite insect, or you were just like, I just want to add something like cool?
My last name has a B at the beginning.
Really?
And so people have called me Drewbee all my life. But it was more like a Drewbee Doobie Doo, like Scooby Dooby Doo. But now it evolved into like Drewbee. And now I even like capitalized it. So
yeah,
you can yell it if you wanted to. But
you made it gold, man. So
all caps.
Anyway, man, thanks for being on the 10th episode of the podcast. And
thank you.
I will see you later next time. Goodbye.
All right, peace.
I hope you guys like this interview. The shoutouts for this is not only just Drewbee himself, but also Mattack, Rib, my friend Rib, and Mr. Beast. What's coming up next is my reflection of the podcast, along with some blooper reels from my main channel, and also a reflection of my main channel. And I hope you guys really like my new theme song too. And as always, see you guys next time. Bye.